Hey guys, welcome back. I just want to show you my survival bag. This is basically a get home bag. Is basically what I'm calling this, and it's not really a bug out bag per se, because this is going to be kind of a lightweight bag that would be used to keep in my trunk of my car if I was somehow in a scenario where I was separated from home, not able to get home, and say my car broke down, say there's some other shit hit the fan scenario, civil unrest or some kind of disaster. Nice to be prepared. I don't really think anything crazy like that could happen, but it would almost be foolish to not be prepared. So I'm going to show you real quick what this does. So this is a bag called made by Outdoor Products. I got it from Sportsman's Warehouse. They're going for about 55 bucks. It is a Power Pack Active 3.2 liter capacity. Not sure what that translates into cubic inches. And after I got it home, I realized that it holds a yoga mat. I think it's kind of a yuppie bag, but it's going to fit my needs. I'm not going to be putting a yoga mat in it or a laptop, because it does carry a laptop as well that you can stick in the side there. So kind of cool. I'm not going to put a laptop in here. It does also have a camelback holder thing for headphones. I'm okay with camelbacks, but I don't have one. I don't plan on using one. So let's go through it. So I got my Spyderco. So it's kind of easily in reach for self-defense and obviously multi-purposes. I mean, you got to have at least a knife. A lot of people have 2 or 3 knives, and that's okay. I don't have a multi-tool or anything. I just have the one knife. That can be for personal defense, but this is really what I'm going to be using for my personal defense. Is my carry gun, covered with lint. My Shield 40. You got 6 rounds ready to go. And I'm not going to carry extra rounds. If I need more rounds, then I need to be running anyway, because I shouldn't need more than that. So let's get started. Okay, first pouch here has some kind of cool magnetic. Pretty fancy. They could as easily just put a zipper there, but that's cool too. Headlamp. It takes AAA's. And then I have in here, we got our utensils, eating utensils, lighters, as well as a match holder with a striker on it. These are a waterproof container, of course. And then these are some cheap flashlights. These take 3 or 4 AAA's. They come with it. These cost $1 each at Walmart. I'm going to leave them. They're not turned on right now because there's a little plastic divider in there that I have to take out. And I'm not going to do that until I'm ready to go. Okay, until I need them. Alright, on the side here is a little drink pouch. It's expandable, which is kind of cool, but I need to keep it shut. And I got a bottle of water, obviously, and a life straw. So, so these are cool. I had one before, and it was sealed in plastic, and this one just came like this from REI, so it doesn't need to be sealed in plastic apparently. A quick word about the water. A lot of people don't carry water because it's the most tempting thing to take out of your survival bag, because it is the heaviest thing you can put in there. So a lot of people will start taking out water, and it just really bugs me, because it's like the one thing that you need when you're surviving. Oxygen, shelter, water. You can live without food for up to 3 weeks. Where I'm going to be using this, it's mainly going to be an urban environment, so there should be plenty of shelter. I do have ponchos in here if I need, but water. I mean, if you don't have a water source, you can't just rely on your purification tablets or a filter. You got to have water with you. So I have one bottle here and one in the bottom. But I do have the life straw for purifying as I go along if I need to. And these purify really well. I don't know. I don't have all the specs in front of me. That's like $22, I think. All right, let's move on. A little compression strap here, and on this side, I have wilderness wipes. These are like biodegradable stuff. It's just good for your hands. I think you can wipe your butt with it, but I don't know. Extra batteries, and that's all I have in that pouch. Okay, and so we're going to go to the main pouch now. Oh, and then these are magnetic as well. There's 2 of them here. I just have the front one empty. The back one I have trauma shears. So these are great. These are the ones that can cut through a penny if you need to. I hope to not be cutting through any pennies, but you never know when someone has a penny to cut through. But you know, the trauma shears are great for cutting anything. I mean, you can cut sticks with them and make firewood. I mean, it kind of complements having a knife, because if your knife breaks or whatever, you can use those trauma shears to cut through anything. Here's an extra thing on the side. Before I go any further, you know, this bag is something I would use to, in an urban environment, like I said, to get home. You know, I don't hope to be bedding down and building a fire. I did get some fire starting stuff, but, you know, I'm not bringing a saw or a hatchet. There's no post-apocalyptic bartering items in here. I would carry some money in here, but I would end up spending it because I'm horrible with money, so I'm not going to put money in here. So I may add some like extra change of clothes later, but I didn't really put anything in here for clothes. Alright. So in the main compartment, first things first, 2 emergency blankets, space blankets. Supposedly good to have. I've never been in a situation where I've actually needed one. If anything seems redundant, it's because I do have 2 kids, and, well, it's okay to have extra stuff if I have them with me. This is a first aid kit, obviously. Comes with a lot of stuff. This is basic stuff, so just some gauze, there's some Neosporin, some like sanitizing wipes, obviously a bunch of Band-Aids, tape. And this is just a secondary to my first aid kit, just because it wouldn't all fit in there. So like an ace bandage, a bunch more like 2x2s. I got some baby scissors, some Pepto, some Advil, some chapstick. I'd like to get a couple more ibuprofen or Advil, but this will do the trick. Okay, and then some 2x2s. Alright, and that's it for the first aid kit. 2 ponchos. These are just some throwaway ones. I live in the Northwest. It does rain a lot here. So even though I plan on procuring shelter if I need, or just, you know, growing a pair and, you know, walking home as quick as I can, it's nice to be able to stay dry with the ponchos. Alright. Dry pair of socks. That's all the clothes I brought. I may add like a beanie or some kind of thing to keep my head warm. Paracord, 550 paracord. Yeah, okay, this is 100 foot, so it's more than I'm ever going to need, I'm sure. And another bottle of water. And not 1, but 2 MREs. And MREs are a pretty cool survival item. You know, hardcore hikers may not use an MRE because they're a little bit on the heavy side. But they are a cool thing to have. So I live about 9 miles away from home. You know, if I need to get home and it's a pretty open path, I'm just going to bust on through without stopping to have a warm meal. But in case I need to stop, these are great. These are very high in calories. If you supplement these with some snacks like jerky or an energy bar, you know, one of these can feed you a whole day. I mean, it's a very large meal. You can make one of these last. So this is essentially 2 days worth of food. We got a couple more things in here. Beef jerky. Salmon. This is obviously a very, very cool, super high protein meal, snack, whatever. For someone, you know, on a budget that is diabetic, you got to have a lot of protein And this is a really, really cool thing. Of course, you can get the same thing in like tuna. I just like the salmon a little bit better. Now this is just an accessory pack for the MREs. This is the same thing that's in the MREs. So besides having food in there, you have your beverage powder. So that's some electrolytes. This is some gum. This little fold-up thing is some toilet paper. So if you can't use the wipes, you can use the toilet paper. Then you got some salt. And that's it for that. And then, of course, this is the same thing that's in here as in the MREs too. So you got a lot of stuff there. All right, and then on the bottom here, I have a bunch of Cliff Bars. I got 3 of these. I won't take them out. I got different flavors. And then I got some more MRE snacks. This is a snack bread, just a wheat snack bread. And then I have some jelly and some peanut butter. So, you know, you kind of don't have to eat crap if you're surviving. Sugar, calories, energy, good stuff. And I think we're at the end of it. You know, what would you have done different? Would you have gotten a yoga mat in your laptop? I hope not. But what else would you add on here? And I'm kind of curious, you know, what did you see here that, you know, you may want to add to your, you know, survival bag? This is not really a 72-hour bag like a bug out bag is. This is a you know, just buckle down and get home. And that's why it is called a get home bag or survival bag.